Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I hope you're having a fantastic new year. Um, Finally recording this again. Took me a moment. It looks like there's a creeper out there. There is a creeper out there. Of course there is. But yeah, finally coming back to it. We're gonna do a little bit of grinding here. See what happens. There's a lot of skeletons going on here. We don't really have any weaponry, which kind of sucks. Gotta get this all cleared out. Hope that you guys are having a good day, though. Oh boy. Oh, come on. No, don't explode. Okay, there we go. So hopefully you guys had a good evening. Being able to enjoy some fun leading up to New Year's, and hope all of you guys are safe as well, obviously. Let's see. Need to eat myself some food. There we go. Oops. Sorry, buddy. But now we need to head over to our little quarry. I forgot all about it. I guess we do need to kind of get ourselves a place to cook some food. Kind of a necessity right now. Little bee over there, little baby sheep. Alright, let's start clearing this out. But anyway, hope that y'all are doing good. I hope that the New Year treats you guys well. What are some of the New Year's resolutions that you guys have? If you would leave that down in the comments. Some of mine are really to follow my dreams a little bit more. To take a little bit more time for what we call self-care, being able to do things that are relaxing, that help, that I really don't know how else to put it. A lot of people, kind of like what I said in the last video, a lot of people look at that as if it's something bad for some reason. Maybe they think it's selfish or something of that nature, but it's not something that has to be done. You have to take care of yourself. It's definitely something that I struggled with for quite some time. I still kind of struggle with it on a day-to-day basis, just, hoping that I don't know, I don't want to be perceived as weak or anything of that nature. One of the plans that I have is I've always wanted one of my I write a lot of movie scripts or books, things of that nature, right? So one of my dreams has always been to get one of those published, to actually get either a book made or to get a... Let's make a furnace real quick. I think I want a couple furnaces, to be honest. There we go. But to either... Sorry, I keep stopping. I keep trying to make sure that I'm putting stuff where I need to. I also need to move that up there. I really need coal, but Any extra wood in here that I can burn? No, there's not. Of course not. It's okay. Buckets of lava would be nice right about now. I guess I can burn the doors. That's a thing. But I've always wanted one of my either for them to be published as a book or a movie or something of that nature, and it's hard to get that done unless you know people. If you know people and you can kind of bypass some of that stuff, then it's not as hard. But and what I mean by knowing people is if say your family is already they already take part of being in the movie industry or publishing industry or anything of that nature. So it's easier if you have that, but if you don't, there are steps that you can take to get to that. Basically, the easiest way to get published or to get noticed is to write a children's book, and to have a good children's book. Like you need to pour your time and your effort into it. But once you have that, it is a lot easier, especially if you become a book that is somewhat well known. You sell 10,000 copies of it, you can get it put onto something regarding like the top sellers list or things of that nature. So if you can do that, then it helps out tremendously in order to kind of launch pad you into being able to write and get a adult book published. Once you get an adult book published and you kind of have somewhat of a residual income, then you can use that to kind of bound off of and work towards being able to... Oh, wait, do I have sticks out here? Because I really need sticks. I have one stick, of course. Oh, boy. I'm gonna have to sleep. I can only sleep at night. Yes, I know I can only sleep at night, but I thought it was nighttime. But once you can use that residual income, that continuous income, to be able to pour your time, pay your bills while you're pouring your time into making a very, very good, product kind of sounds cold, but that's basically what it is. A very good book or a very good movie script. And then from there, you at least have somewhat of a chance of getting noticed in terms of being able to get somebody's attention who's already inside of the movie industry in order to get them to read your book or read your script and say, hey, this is something that I want to do. And then you have the whole thing of, obviously you have to sit down with them if they like it. Of course, they have to like it first, but if they do, you have to sit down with them. You have to kind of haggle out what your percentages are going to be of how much profit you get from it. Normally, it's pretty minuscule, especially for your first time. And then you can just kind of flow from there. But that's a dream that I've always had, and I hope that I'll be able to do something with it, and I'm going to put a lot of time into hopefully being able to do something with it. But you never know. It's all you can do is try, right? If you don't try, then it'll never happen. But if you try, you never know. Maybe something great will come of it. I think I need another shovel, because I think that one's going to break sometime soon. So that's basically my plan. Something that I want to be able to do. What are you looking at? Now we go, now we go down here. And maybe that's a strange New Year's resolution. I don't know. Maybe it is. I guess I'll see when I read other people's resolutions, right? Ah, we got some coal. Good stuff. I better light this up, because otherwise we're gonna start dealing with some mobs, and I don't really want to deal with that right now. So now we just piddle around and get all this. I am working on two things. I'm working on creating a CD. I write a lot of my own music, so I'm working on making something with that. I've got a lot of pots in the fire, if you will. A lot of chickens being cooked. Which reminds me, I kind of need to get some chickens. Yeah, there's pumpkins over there. There's a chicken there. I really need eggs, though. Yeah, but you need a lead to be able to put them in places. Or no, I guess you can guide them along with seeds, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get some carpet, because I know I'm going to need that for the fencing stuff. Can I make fence? I can't. Oh, because I need sticks, that's why. Now I can make fence. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so now on the outside of here, how do I want to do this? I think that's probably big enough. Maybe. Maybe not. Fence gate. Nice. Okay, now do I have any seed? I think I have some seed over here. I don't. Let's get some seed real quick. Come on, man. Give me some seed. Aha, seed. Come here, my little chicken. Chicken, come on. There you go. Lure him to his death. Oh, man. Come on, dude. Come on. I kind of want to name you Carl. Yeah, get in here, Carl. I will give that to you just because you were such a kind person. Or chicken. I'm sorry. I'm speciest. Alright, let's keep getting on some stuff. I know this one is going to be just a straight cut. It's not going to have a whole lot of editing done to it or anything of that nature. Just wanting to rant again, vent a little bit, you know, all that good stuff. I appreciate all of you who are okay with just listening to me rant. It's kind of nice. And even if nobody listens, it's even nice to just be able to, I don't know, just kind of be here. Just split this up. But we do have Carl now. I think let's we gotta finish up this house. Let's finish this up. Will I have enough? Well, I think I have another stack though, in case I do run out. Because I definitely wasn't gonna have enough off of just that. Oh yeah, I got plenty. Alright. Ooh, ouch. I'm gonna put up a couple of these. Maybe put up a torch in here. I think I want maybe a few more torches. There we go. Got one there. Maybe one over here. Okay. Well, we got ourselves a little house. We got old Carl sitting here. Good old Carl. So Carl doesn't die. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here, peeps. The video's already like 16, 17 minutes long or so. But anyway, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking everything out. If there's anything that you want me to focus on, make sure to let me know. I enjoy redstone. I enjoy building. This is a very cruddy building. But I enjoy doing all that kind of stuff. So if you want me to work on that, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a fantastic day. Toodles.